Mr. Mankwa, me office was a niska bani di awie ni project no. Eso de bia me office ka ma ne wo problem.
Enemremu. Na monte tap send kan.
No so ne de.
Tap send dey easy, fast and secured way. Ubetimi send this free amanone. Aba Ghana bank account and as a mobile money account. Untia transfer fee bia.
Sa, a obaye ne say.
Chine say won ko App Store na Play Store. On download the tap send app no. Or download ya. Ebebu sanso promo code. Oma the pet TV shim. Obenya €5, £5, and answer $10 on his first transfer.
And you make kwa friend na catch them.
Tabi minyanwe. Esansa tap send at the good news aba. Tap send the gina the customers wanti or the tap send wallet aba.
I know be any say.
So your customer who you kesisia. Ubetimi akọ tap send app no no create wallet wo so. Enti se rate ne kosora now the sika kogu wallet no. Anase mpo betimi atosusu nkakra. Enti abre sem a opeso send sika ba Ghana no. No anse wa send sika na ba Ghana. Anase oba o my Ghana mu a watimi ayusu sika e wo wallet no no. Tie.
And you said to say you use momo Ghana hey no.
Sa pepe. Se si tap send that trainer shim. Kopiem wo United Arab Emirates, Netherlands and Austria. Tap send na. Papa no.
Buy an interest-free home and pay within 36 months. Yes, Daimler Homes' new gold standard development, Hilton Court, has just commenced, and you can own a unit now and pay within 36 months without any interest. Starting at 95,000, you can own an elegant apartment. And guess what? Discounts are available from now till end of May. To learn more, visit our website at daimlerhomesgh.com or call us on 0200 584 558. Daimler Homes, the elegance of living.
Hello, this is Lawyer Wisdom of Wismart Solicitors. Join me this and every Friday on OT TV from 8 to 9 p.m. for all your UK immigration matters. I hope to see you there. Thank you.
A very, very good evening and welcome to your Thursday evening show time with Tap Send live on OT Media TV with your servant Nana Kwame Oseidu. Wherever that you've joined us from, I welcome all of you. And tonight, what are we talking about? I have something special to present to you today on this show. So please call a friend to join us this evening on Time with Tap Send. And I know that person will be blessed. Or he will call you later and say, thank you for letting me know about this show tonight. We're going to talk about property investment in Ghana. But before that, I want to say a very big thank you to my sponsors for holding me right from, for the past, how many years now? 4 or 5 years that we started this show. I want to say a big thank you to Tap Send for holding us down, for us to be able to present this show to our lovely customers, viewers, wherever that they are around the globe. Welcome. Also, I want to say a very big thank you to Cloud Rock, also Cloud Rock Academy. When it comes to cloud engineering, look no further. Look for Cloud Rock and they will definitely help you, assist you in your IT journey. Right. At this point, I will not waste much time because my guests are ready for us. So I'll go straight to Tap Send, talk to Tap Send, get an update from Tap Send, see what is happening at Tap Send. And right after that, I will be speaking to my lovely two ladies this evening on the show. And it is Abri, my main call Tap Send as say na yen hwe de air course so e ho no mo. Many Obahima Teresa Ebekasa and then you may Tap Send. Na ya hwe de air course so after the introduction of Tap Send wallet in the UK. Now it is live in Europe. What next? So Teresa, yamo aju and then you may emo akwa ba eba jumedie so.
Yo nana kwame me that's be great abusampo me mamu na so akwaba eba tie with tap send. Yo nana kwame when it comes to tap send I would know bra ye why ye to me discuss it. But when you say property investment dey nyina ya koma e wo ho eno enti na ya bra ya be share obi man so a ye pe dwetɛ kakra atumi akwa bibi e wo efie. Inti me se America se kra no nti na obo so tau na ye gya ye nua ma mienu fefei na omode de oho nso so abre atiefo ye obusanfo kakra meka efa tap send ashare from customer support issues are most of your users almost have it with their transfers. Issues in be wo ho ba said me kan no me nsemre nti me boka kra bi so na yetimi akọ the entire and anyway you ha no the property investment. So make us after issues with transfer home. There are multiple reasons why transfer a issue. Say your transfer may fail, but you say I don't have a transfer I fail because you say be a pepe. It could be say the bank does not allow the operation. Be our bank no one mark coin ama yensa ankasika no. There bet me amana basa na also o contact to bank no. Now we'll find it out and review with them prior or more amphasika no ama tap or transfer no a failure. It could be say one rate will limit our card so or be a card our terms and conditions are ever so. In this one rate will limit na bank no emma a coin emphasika no emma tap because the one rate will limit into bank so from or more a more amount. And it could be to say you don't have enough funds our account in ABS account so no and no so no and enough our transfer now will send no a basa so a bit to me ama or transfer no a fairly and the sign our hustle say ABA bag no munji any say a wona wo transfer no enti ombe fairly transfer no mo fair na so mo fronom say wona wo ya na amo aman kwan ama transfer no I'll go through into say I can't issues with transfers na ebi eno no a sign wo pending transfers if you was send this car say I don't know be transfer ye append for such a long time. It can be say ebia your partners are ewa Ghana no which we might not have control to say and find MTN ebia omo anya technical issue see can the tap said yeah they akodu. But I'm technical issues nintino ama transfer no pende ewo or more aside. And it could be to say be a number no will send this no akono unregistered accounts into system no be pendia verifying say active and inactive into and also so another factor sana do also we say obe free recipient no confirm say number no active and any active but the best thing is answer na best send the crano or say would be some recipient and say number no active and any active and it could be to say the papa so no what SCD ne wallet limit say you share mobile money transfer no be our limiter or to me a receive be bet to me I 5,000, bet to my 10,000, be bet to me I 25,000. Inti it depend be I was send more than the papa on the wallet no. A bet to me I receive a basa to so. A bet to me append for a while. Be if I'm going to be used can a bit my go through by say append for a while and I say the pacona do be when say be at transfer no. I fail. And I said me kind I mean per se me say make a currency. Make us say be away transfers now we mistake a day and also we for home we transfers almost send it to wrong number not almost after customer support say changing number no. The unfortunate part is say we are not able to modify mobile numbers until the best suggestion say all the time no na app no trust double check it what number now will send it the transfer to ensure say a correct number. But if say by mistake, we send it to incorrect number, the best thing to do is say, hey, be over contact mobile money wallet no first. Say be why you say no more block it. Now I contact tap send so. Now you so you to me I escalate across a number way a wrong number into or more and reverse sikano embra. But reverse are no and you guaranteed say a koto obi wallet is not sent pakono. What this can dia any day into me and reverse it. But say account no they are not any active and not a wrong number and you'll be at the next can we so there. And the mobile money transfer day you bet to me I reverse sikano. Aba. Inti nana the make say abusaphobia will issue with their transfer. Over to me I contact tap say customer support. Email support@taptapsend.com. Or contact na yebehwe na you looking into your transfer na ya boss said yes and they said the effort. But that's nana.
Thank you very much, Teresa from Tap Send. At the end of the show, we will also open breakout room, and if you are having any issue with your Tap Send account, our support team will be in breakout room to assist you. So, Teresa, thank you for the information with regards to transfer issues. When you send a transfer and maybe it goes on pending, what you need to do, just wait a little bit. If it's still pending, contact our support team, and all our support team numbers are in your app. When you go into the app, at the top left corner, you see 3 horizontal lines. Click on it, scroll down, you will see support. Click on support, either email or the telephone number is there. Call them and they'll be more than happy to assist you. I'll take a quick ad break. When I come back, I'll be speaking to Elizabeth and Sandra. Sandra from Capemay Properties and Elizabeth also from First National Bank. We are talking about properties and also when it comes to investment, finance issues. They are here to tell us a bit more. So we go for a quick ad break. When we come back, I'll be speaking to my guest for tonight.
Okay, hello. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate TapTap for a wonderful job so far. I've been a customer for TapTap for the past 2 years and I'm really enjoying it. Lately, I met A-Class Photography and we had a good chat. He introduced me to the wallet. As I'm speaking to you now, I've got 5,000 in my wallet. So what happens is, if the rates go down, I still have that money locked up in my wallet. So I don't need to worry about the rate. Whether the rate is going up or is going down, I don't need to worry about it. I have it locked up in my wallet and I can go to the wallet and send it anytime that I want. So I'm introducing it to you. I hope TapTap is going to keep up the good work. If possible, later in the year, transfer from TapTap to TapTap. We're looking forward to that. So hopefully we could get to that point. But for now, I'd like to say thank you for TapTap for the wonderful work they're doing so far, and we hope they continue to give us a good service review and offering for us all this while. Thank you so much, TapTap.
Tap said. Oh, I was my baby, you're from Calabos. The only boss. With oneness, baby, I will be everywhere I day and everywhere they go. TapTap Send got me covered. If you need to send money or transfer money from Europe, from Canada, from USA, from UK, any part in Europe, you can send it through TapTap Send. And guess what? Oceania, they will receive it right here in Ghana and many countries across Africa. So what are you waiting for? Download TapTap Send now on Google Play Store or App Store. When you download, it's so easy to use. Tell your families, tell your loved ones to download TapTap Send. Okay? But also, when I receive my money, the other tell you I would channel, like my view, no, hey, you crazy.
Download TapTap Send now on Google Play and App Store. TapTap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
After successfully redefining Accra's skyline with the delivery of the signature apartment, Capemay Properties presents an exclusive unveiling of the tallest residential building in Ghana, offering a first look of Sultan Sky. Sultan Sky, a magnificent representation of the seamless fusion of quality, groundbreaking innovation, and pioneering architectural brilliance. An extraordinary structure set to reshape the concept of upscale living, thanks to its inventive attributes and unparalleled commitment to precision. This master-planned residential development will focus on the building's location, security, privacy, the design's aesthetic brilliance, elevated features in each living space, cutting-edge smart home technology, and amenities beyond imagination, with fantastic residential features which include 24-hour concierge service, a state-of-the-art fitness center, a floating tennis court, a floating swimming pool, a spa, a sky pool, a sky lounge, a movie theater, co-working spaces, kids zone, distinctive lifts for staff and deliveries, private gardens, chef's kitchen, expansive terraces, entertainment rooms, restaurant, and 24-hour security. Sultan Sky, a new perspective in the sky.
Sultan Sky, a new perspective in the skies of Accra. Tonight, we are talking about how you'll be able to own a piece of Ghana's most iconic residence, Sultan Sky. And to help me to discuss about Sultan Sky on this show tonight, I have a wonderful lady, Sandra Mudzimba. She is the head of sales and marketing, Capemay Properties. Sandra, a very good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening. Thank you so much for inviting me to join. I'm really excited and thrilled to share all the details about Sultan Sky and also about all the exciting offerings that Capemay Properties has.
Awesome. Also on the show tonight, I have my second guest, and she is not, a new person on this platform or a new guest on this platform. She is my own lovely Elizabeth Ashie. Elizabeth is Business Development Officer at First National Bank. Elizabeth, a very good evening and welcome to the show. Do I have Elizabeth on call this evening?
Hi, Nana. Sorry, I think I was on mute.
Oh, okay. A very good evening to you and welcome to the show once again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.
Awesome. So Elizabeth is also from First National Bank Home Loan Department, and she's going to tell us all the financing solutions that they will be able to help you with for you to be able to buy an apartment with Capemay Properties. So I'll start with Sandra. Sandra, please, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and also your company, Capemay?
Thank you very much. As I mentioned, I'm really excited to jump onto this platform. I'm really passionate about sharing insight, especially on the Ghana real estate landscape. As you mentioned, my name is Sandra Mudzimba. I'm currently serving as the head of sales and marketing with Capemay Properties. I am a Zimbabwean American who is married to a Ghanaian and relocated to Ghana about 7 years ago. So prior to coming to Ghana, I was in Washington, D.C., also in the real estate landscape. The last project I was on, if anybody's familiar with Washington, D.C., was the Wharf Development Project project. So relocated to Ghana, and the first project that I worked on in Ghana was with Indigo Homes. If you guys are familiar with Ayimenta Park and Oyarfa Park, I was part of the project since there was dirt land. And
looks like
then moved on to Capemay Properties. So in terms, feel free to give your questions. I'm open with helping and sharing solution alongside Elizabeth. So
nice one.
would you like me to go? Yeah.
I will start with you, then later on I will move to Elizabeth. So let's move straight into it and tell us, I mean, we want to talk about Setting Sky. Tell us a bit more about Setting Sky.
Yes, all right, let me see if I can go ahead and present to you. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
No. All right, 1 second. All right, so as I mentioned, currently serving as the head of sales and marketing with Capemay Properties. And Capemay Properties has emerged as Ghana's most ambitious and prestigious developer with an undented reputation of consistently redefining excellence. This is something that I'm really passionate about as well. Just working for a Ghanaian-owned company and just knowing that all our architects, I mean, a lot of people see the signature apartments, which is what we're most popularly known for, and not knowing that it's the Ghanaian architect behind it. And my company is run by a young Ghanaian lady named Eunice Ejay Ponsu, who is the daughter of Dr. Kwabena Ejay, who is the group chairman of Casa Preco. So this is within the Casa Preco family. For those of you who do not know Casa Preco, it is a household name. Some of the most popularly known beverages are Alomo Bitters, Awake Water. So this is all Ghanaian owned and operated, and I love it. So Capemay has been in the industry since 2008. Initially started off developing corporate facilities. So there's Amemfi Plaza, there's Casa Global, and this is all before the signature. So with the signature, Capemay wanted to bring like more innovative, groundbreaking projects. And as you can see, for those of you who are familiar with the building, and I'll show more images and describe all the locations, it is a building that you don't forget, right? So with this said, we have won a few awards, Best Residential Developer, even recently last month, Real Estate Developer of the Year. Just going to show everything that Capemay is committed to do. And I will speak a lot more about the signature because it is 100% delivered. We have families that are staying there, enjoying their life in the heart of the city and enjoying all the amenities, as well as people who keyed in as investors and are already enjoying their returns on investments. So I'll speak a lot about that because it's easy to speak about something that's off plan that hasn't been done. But here we have images of people enjoying lifestyle ROI that we can actually verify. And this will tell you everything that's yet to come with Setting Sky. So just talking about our current ongoing project, we have the signature apartments. I say ongoing because the Ejay family has actually put about 20 apartments onto the market, which is an investment strategy. The family held on to 20 apartments, and a lot of people can do this. So I'll speak a lot more about this in terms of buying off-plan investments. So you buy early when it's at early bird price, and then throughout the construction phase and then towards delivery, you can actually sell it off, and within that time frame, you would have already experienced some great capital gain. So the signature, we have 20 really premiumly located apartments that are on the market. And these are inner city luxury apartments. And we also do have a second development, which is called Park Ridge Estates. And what I love about Park Ridge Estates is it's a gated community, very family friendly, and we offer service plots. So if you are in the diaspora, you've always wanted to build your dream home, you have an idea of what that looks like, We have service plots in a great location of East Airport and just close to restaurants, close to schools. You can come in, even secure your service plot now and build later. Or we have home types that you can come in and select from, and we can build out for you. So I'll speak a lot more in detail about that, show you images. And then on to our latest groundbreaking project, Sultan Sky, a new perspective in the sky. I will save that for last. So let me go into the signature. So this is an image of the signature for those of you who may not be familiar. But this, we broke ground in 2018. We delivered in 2022. It was hit with COVID, but we still managed to commit to our promise and deliver studio apartments, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and we do have 1 penthouse, which is at the crown of one of the blocks. So as you can see, this is twin towers, which looks like it's in the shape of stairs, but it's actually inspired by an Adinkra symbol. And that Adinkra symbol is called Mframadan. And Mframadan denotes a strong, resilient structure. So you guys can Google that and look that up, and you'll see that the building design is actually after that Adinkra symbol. So what we wanted to do at Signature, and what we have actually achieved, is introduce world-class amenities that may not be so popular in Ghana, but you are used to them out there in the diaspora. So just being able to introduce, a pool, a movie theater, a tennis court, 24-hour security and concierge in your community, as well as conference rooms. There's a grocery store, there's a pharmacy, there is a game room, there is a gym, just everything that is there to make your life comfortable within your living community is what we wanted to introduce, and we have done this at the Signature. So what you'll experience when you come here is from the entrance, 24-hour security. We do not joke about making sure that you're safe. So we have a sign-in. Nobody can just come in here and enter anyhow. Although we do have commercial spaces which are open to the public, we are aware of where everybody is. So you're safe. We have a guard source system. These are guards going around to every point. At a lot of times, they have to check in and make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. We have CCTV cameras in all the common areas to make sure that, we're able to capture all the activity, and you're just safe. You're in a really nice apartment, but you're also very safe, right? We also wanted to make sure for the investor who is keying in that this is a hands-off investment for you. So you can come in, purchase with us. We carry you through the purchase journey and give us the keys at the end of that. We actually can manage for you. We have a facility on site. We offer you different rental packages. We advertise your unit for you. We check people in, we check people out. There is a laundry facility here. There are cleaners here. And all you do is receive your returns at the end of each month. Totally hands off. We walk you through even the type of tenants that you want in your place. And we just try to make it really hassle-free for you. So let me see. Okay, so another thing that Capemay does in terms of our project, we are really particular about where we are going to build. It has to be very accessible, because at the end of the day, we have the client in mind, right? So when you're investing, you want to make sure that you have an asset that's going to grow in value. And that means it has to be really accessible. So as you can see, this is a hero shot showing where Signature is located. It is really close to the airport. It is close to Accra Mall. It is close to all the major highways. So whether your tenant, if you're an investor, whether your tenant is coming into town for business, just knowing that they're close and really accessible to wherever they need to go. They're close to restaurants if they need to find food. However, Signature does have a restaurant. Signature does have a sky lounge if you want a nice place to vibe, grab a drink, meet your friends. That is all at the Signature Apartments. So a lot of people in Ghana, as you'll see in the marketing material, is a reference to the airport. I think that's like maybe an inner city, most accessible place, but we can actually see the airport from the pinnacle of the Signature, at the tallest point of the Signature. and you can actually see that Accra is a stone's throw away. So everything we put out there was true to word, and we delivered. So I'll go into some of the amenities that I've already mentioned. What we wanted to do is make sure that everything that the resident needs is right here in your community. So there's a rooftop pool with really amazing views. There is a sky lounge, as I mentioned, a fitness center, lawn tennis court, there's a yoga studio, there's a library, a movie theater, there's an art gallery, a place to have your events. There's playground for the children. There are restaurants, pharmacies, and corporate meeting rooms. And I'll just show a few images. Since it's delivered, you can actually check, you can Google. A lot of people have put in positive reviews. There are a lot of videos out there. So I'd like to show this just to show that, it's very important to work with a credible developer that you can trust with your investment, right? You're out there, you've worked so hard for your money, you're ready to key in and secure something at home. So this is credible, verifiable, and these are some real images of people who are enjoying their homes here at the Signature. These are some ladies at the Sky Lounge, also the grocery store. These are all real images showcasing what you can actually find at the Signature apartment. These are interior images of our units. These are real images of some of the rental units that we have available. So you can also, if you're looking for a place to stay, when you're visiting in Ghana for a short time, we have short stays available. These are some of the units, very sizable, very big windows with natural light and great views as well. And just knowing that you're in the heart of the city, everything is close to you. So going into our second development, Park Ridge Estates, a gated community in the East Airport, offering townhomes, villas, or service plots, or your design, right? So you're in a great location, and these are some of the home types that we have available. So let me show you a few more. Harmony, the Ariel, the Vaso, the Royal, the Haven. What we also like to do at Capemay is introduce quality and luxury and innovative designs. But if this doesn't suit you, you can build your own. But they are very functional units. Most of them are 2 levels, 4 bedrooms, in-suite bathrooms, and just a high level of quality. So a lot of what we do at Capemay, we do not just want to deliver a product to you. So you'll see a lot of units on the market. You have to be really careful in terms of the materials people are putting into their units. You don't want to buy into something and then a year later you start having to do repairs and encounter all sort of problems. So it's very important to find a very credible developer who is very committed to quality, right? The materials we're using, master planning it to make sure everything makes sense. So again, these are some of our villas that you can select and can build out for you. Very sizable units. And then onto our latest groundbreaking superstructure, Sultan Sky. So Sultan Sky will stand at a very majestic 28 levels, and that will make it the tallest building in Ghana. And a lot of projects have launched onto the market quite recently, but what you won't find is an innovative design like this. I think that is what Capemay is seeking out to do, just making a mark on Accra skyline, bringing in very exciting designs. Not just that, but making sure inside your unit is a place you want to love to live, right? So these units are very sizable. We've taken into account everything that you would need as a family or everything that your tenant would need. Some of the learning lessons we learned from the Signature is to just be distinctive in the unit types, because you will encounter that there are various lifestyles, right? So we have an investor courtyard area. So those are more Airbnb units, in and out. And then we have the family-sized residential units in the towers, very larger in size, very comfortable for your family. And so let me show you a few more images. Okay, but before that, Sultan Sky will have 157 apartments that range from 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms with staff quarters, 4 bedrooms, duplexes, and a 5-bedroom penthouse. And I'll go back to the image of the towers because I wanted to just explain a lot more about the penthouse suite. The penthouse suite will take the whole top level of the orange building and as well as the terrace. So the top terrace is available for sale for that penthouse owner. He can come in and design whatever he wants, whether it's a golf course, private pool, private lounge, or whether he wants to commercialize it into a luxury sky lounge that he can make his returns off of. But it's an open slate. You can design and come in and customize it however way you want. So what makes us unique with this building? What we're doing is offering the client the ability to make your unit however way you want it. So you can come in and even modify your floor plan. A lot of what you'll see out there in the market are very standard units. Everything looks the same, but here we're offering you choice of tiles. You can choose your cabinets, your cabinet colors. You can select your floor plan and just make it everything that you want. So that's something that we're really excited to do. So let me just show you some of the amenities that we're trying to bring into Sultan Sky. Again, as I mentioned, 28 floors, state-of-the-art fitness center, kids zone, a floating tennis court, distinctive lifts, a floating pool, a restaurant, private gardens, sky pool, movie theater, and game room, just everything that you see at the Signature and more. So this is another image of the Sultan Sky amenities from one of the top levels. And you can see that there's a common area, courtyard area. What we love at the Signature, we have that here as well, is it's a great place to just even come down and connect with your neighbors and guests and meet a lot of very positive connections. So this is another image of Sultan Sky. You can see the floating pool, tennis court, ground level pool, and then some of the units as well. So location. When it comes to investments, when you want great ROI and you want, your unit to be rentable, is location. So Sultan Sky, once again, is in another prime location of Northwest Airport, which and adjacent to Tullow Oil, 8 minutes from Accra Mall, 10 minutes from the airport, and accessible from George Bush Highway. Very close to a lot of schools and restaurants as well. So what we do at Capemay, as I mentioned before, is just make sure that you can get your return on investment. Of course, being in a great location and it being rentable and easy to market is what we want to achieve for our client. So right now, Sultan Sky is selling off plan. So we have a lot of great early bird offers. And as I mentioned, we want to empower our clients to come in and be able to personalize their units. We have very flexible payment timelines, and we want to make sure, of course, that your unit is what you want it to be with the choice of all your finishes. Okay, so this is the investment opportunity that you have at Sultan Sky. So again, I referenced the Signature Apartments because it's verifiable, it's here, we've been through the journey, and the clients are already earning their return on investment. So clients at the Signature are experiencing 10% to about 14% in annualized returns, depending on your unit type, which is pretty great. If you're in the diaspora and you are not even sure how to start, Elizabeth is there, I am there, and working with verifiable people who are not just here to make a sale, but here to assist you on the purchase journey. We are here for you, and we also want to make sure that, it's a unit that makes sense to you. So that's why I spoke about, I know this was about Sultan Sky, but I spoke about the Signature, which offers already built units for now, if you're ready to start making returns on investment, and then Park Ridge Estates, which is a gated community for family, and then Sultan Sky, which is offering off plan. So whatever stage you are thinking about investment, there is something available for you. And we work closely with Elizabeth. We've been doing this for a few years. We've helped a lot of people with mortgages, and there are just various solutions that, First National Bank offers. We work in partnership. We do the documents together. It's very important to work with a verifiable developer, so you get the proper documentation that you need for your property. that we're able to register it for you. So yes, just ROI, as I mentioned, we use what we've gotten from the signature. And I welcome any questions that you guys have. But I hope I've given you a lot of different options of what Capemay Properties is set up to do and what we're offering. And also from my perspective, having relocated from the diaspora to Ghana, I have a lot of experience with just helping out with you, even just getting started. A lot of us think real estate investment is really far-fetched, but just taking the first step and just thinking of how to go about it. We're all here to support. So please reach out to me, reach out to Elizabeth, and we're ready to help you. So thank you very much, Nana.
Sandra, for your wonderful presentation. Before I bring Elizabeth in, I think I personally have stayed at the signature before. I mean, few times that I've been to Ghana, by the kind courtesy of my dear friend Douglas, I had the pleasure to stay at the signature, and I can say I love it. But for somebody who haven't been there before, talk to us about security, because when it comes to security, I mean, it's something that is on that level when it comes to security. So tell us how your security settings and amenities over there is like. Tell us a bit more about security.
So you can actually ask Douglas, because Douglas has so much experience with how our security operates, right? So we're actually really on point. What Capemay does is we ensure that the security is equipped to handle anything, right? So we have a guard force system, as I mentioned. The guards patrol to every corner of the development at any set time. They have to check in and make sure that they're doing these patrols. But even entering into the signature, there is a check-in and sign-in there. We need to know where you're going. We check in with the homeowner to see, are you really, are you really expected? And then you sign in. And from then you're escorted to the front desk area by a concierge. So we have 24-hour concierge who are there to also assist, carry your bags, help you to your unit, whatever it is. We want to make sure that you're experiencing a high service level. You then get to front desk. Front desk is also there 24 hours, equipped to help and assist with everything. But just going back to security, we have CCTVs at every common area. We have motion sensors at different points of entryways. And of course, the patrol system. So security is very key for us. We also have access controlled elevators. So your card is like, it's registered to go to your unit and to your amenities that you're allowed to go to. So you cannot just access any level at any point in time. So access controlled elevators, access controlled resident amenities. Yes, so we make sure that when you enter the signature, you're really safe.
When you enter the signature, yes, you are really safe, and I can testify to that. Right. Before I bring Elizabeth in to talk to us about the various financial solutions that First National Bank has to offer our audience today, can you tell us also a bit more on the 20 apartment that you said is available at the signature? What units and prices as well, and also you can also tell us about prices at the Skirting Sky, and if you have any payment plan, yes, you can talk about it. Then we will move to Elizabeth to tell us a bit more about mortgages.
Very well, thank you very much. So at the signature, we do have the 20 units. We have from studios to 1 beds, 2 beds, and 3 beds. So anything that you're looking for, we do have available. So as an investor, you can purchase the 3 bed and you can just hand it over to us. So 3 beds usually are attractive for the family who's looking for long-term stay, like an expat who's on contract. And if you want us to find that person for you, we have that. Studios are attractive to, the people who are coming in short stays, quick Airbnb. So these are units that are available for you to purchase right away. start making returns. The maximum payment plan, however, since it's already delivered and livable, is 1 year. So we work it out with you, however way you want to pay. We're open, we're flexible. And then our starting prices are 170,000. And then we also work with, we have great relationships with the financial institutions to also help you along with your mortgage process. If that's something that you're looking at, we work hand in hand together to help you get through all your paperwork. So at Sultan Sky, starting price is 188,000, and we are selling off plan right now, and we are expected to deliver Sultan Sky in 36 months. So you do have a flexible 36-month payment timeline. So don't waste time. I'll give you guys an example of the Signature. When Signature first launched at an early bird price of $64,000 for a studio. Today, a studio can sell for about $115,000. So just even buying an early bird, selling off at delivery, you will experience significant capital gain, especially being an inner city apartment. It's not hard for us to even help you sell it at the end of the day. So we are here to help you. Real estate investment is not far-fetched. When you start thinking along the lines, it's quite achievable, and we're here to help.
It's quite achievable, and Sandra and the team are ready to help. So if you want to look into investing in properties in Ghana, this is the time. Don't wait further. Right, let's move on to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, like I said earlier on, she is a business development officer at the home loans department at First National Bank. Elizabeth has been on this platform before. And tonight, Elizabeth, welcome once again. And I mean, you've been in Ghana working with Capemay Properties. After hearing all this from Sandra, what do you have to say about her presentation? What do you have to say to my audience before you tell us about all the financial solutions that are available at First National Bank?
Okay. All right. So, having worked with First National Bank as well, GHL Bank or Ghana Home Loans, having the experience of over 17 years in the mortgage industry, I can say that working with First National Bank has been one of the seamless processes when it comes to mortgage acquisition for both residents, Ghanaians, non-residents, and everybody at large. So our doors are not just open to resident Ghanaians, it's also open to non-resident Ghanaians as well. If I should start delving into our presentation for tonight, I'll just speak about home acquisition. And on board, we have Sandra from Capemay Properties. We've been working with Capemay Properties for quite a while. We financed most of their properties, and we are still doing so. The last one we did we are happy to join them on board with the new project, which is the Sultan Sky. And then the Park Ridge, we've done a lot with Capemay already. So we're looking just forward to an awesome experience with Sultan Sky. So if we're looking at individuals that want to purchase properties from Capemay, and then they want financing, that is what we are here for. So First National Bank is here to assist clients or individuals, Ghanaians living in the diaspora. It can be a non-Ghanaian as well that intends acquiring a property here in Ghana. And we can finance up to 80% the value of the property, which is subject to income. And then we spread it over a minimum tenure of 5 years and a maximum tenure of 20 years as well. So for individuals that are looking to buy a property from Capemay, depending on, and I'll just advise that this is the best time to go in for an offer from them, because you're going to get it, just like Sandra mentioned earlier, you're going to get it as a relatively good offer, because when the property is completed, the prices today might not be the same as what you have on the market tomorrow. So if you are really interested, this is the best time to go in for it. If you want to acquire one of their properties, then what we are doing is we assess you based on your income. So for self-employed, for salaried workers, for consultants, be it that you have a source of income or you have some stream of income, the bank is going to assess you based on what you provide us with. And then we do an assessment, ensure that you have the loan amounts that you're looking for. Apart from you as an individual applying, there's the option to do a joint with either a spouse or a sibling. Probably both of you might want to apply either for maybe a family, use it as a family residence, or you can use it as some rental income, just like Sandra mentioned. You are welcome to do so. So we have applications, or we have forms for individuals that want to do joint application. So a spouse, siblings can jointly borrow. So they combine their incomes, and then we do assessments and ensure that they qualify for the loan amounts that they are requesting for. So once all documents are submitted to the bank, we will ensure that we do the assessment both on the income that has been provided to the bank and then on the property which we are financing. Irrespective of the fact that we work with Capemay, we still conduct our due diligence, just that the client will be assured that we are not only interested in the funds that we are giving to you, but we are also interested in the property that you are buying, so that you wouldn't be in your property today and then somebody comes knocking that this is my land or this is my property. Aside the fact that it's Capemay, be it any other developer, it can be a private person, it can be your landlord that is selling their property, the bank is willing to finance. So we ensure that before we do release funds to whoever the owner of the property is, the said owner of the property is, we ensure that every due diligence has been conducted for us to release funds, and then you know that everything is rest assured. So why would you choose First National Bank, if I should say so? So there's a broader portfolio of bespoke home loans products. You're not limited to just one product. We provide home solutions, and then we have various products from the home purchase, from land purchase, home construction or home completion. We have equity release, that's for individuals that have their properties already and then looking to use their property as a collateral to acquire either a second or a third, or to expand their business, or for any other purposes. So if you want to looking at why you should come to First National Bank, there are various products that might fit into what you want. We wouldn't sell to you or wouldn't give you any products that might not be relatable to you or might not be of significance to you. And there's always a dedicated officer to take you through every step of the process. So from start to finish, even through to servicing your facility till retirement of the facility, there's an assigned representative of the bank that will be assisting you from start to finish. And then also there's a predefined pre-purchase due diligence that the bank will conduct, especially on income, on the property, and every other thing with regards to the property. Once you submit all documents, the bank will ensure that you get what we term as the letter of acknowledgement. And the letter of acknowledgement is not, is just giving you a fair idea of how much you may qualify for, how much your loan amount will be, your monthly repayment from start to finish, what your transaction fees might cost. So it will give you a breakdown of everything. And then once that is done, you sign your letter of acknowledgement, you return it, and then the bank will conduct assessment on the income that has been provided to us. Payments are usually in two components. So once you have your monthly repayment or whatever is stated on your letter of acknowledgement, you should know that it composes of both the principal and then the interest component. So whatever you are servicing, if you take a facility from the bank, you have both the principal component and the interest component in there. So from start to finish, you have a breakdown of everything and it's spelled out to you. There's nothing hidden whereby you might think that the bank is hiding some fees or somewhere and then it might be slapped to you in the future. No. And then also, like I mentioned, once you submit your documents and it goes to our credit unit to do the assessment, if it's accepted and approved, then that is where the work starts. And when the work starts, that's where we are conducting due diligence on the property which you have submitted, on the income and every other thing. So on the property which has been given to us, assuming you're buying from Capemay will give you an indenture to start with, or might give you a lease or a document from Capemay stating that the property is theirs. So that is what we might use to conduct the due diligence. So for due diligence, we do searches, survey, and then valuation. And that is where we determine the right owner of the property, the right value that has been given to you, and every other thing, so that there are no hitches or there are no hidden fees, there are no loopholes anywhere. So we ensure that there's a clean and a fair transaction. When all reports received from our third-party services, that is the valuers, the surveyors, lands commission, everything is satisfactory, then we'll proceed to sign the mortgage agreement. So once the applicant receives the mortgage agreement, then you know that you are heading towards closing. And before we close a facility, the applicant will have to fulfill all pre-disbursement conditions, such as doing their property and their life insurance. Property is non-negotiable, but life insurance you can opt to. But mostly, I'll just advise clients that it is of best interest that you take your life insurance, so that in case of any mishap, if you are no longer there, and you're still on cover, your family gets to enjoy the property, because your insurance company will pay off the facility for you, and then your family will get to enjoy the property. For our various products, we have the home purchase, we have the home construction, we have the land purchase, we have the homeowner loans, and then we have the refinance. For homeowner purchase, we usually finance, the bank will usually finance up to 80%, and then the individual will do a minimum deposit of 20%. So assessment will be based on your income, like I mentioned earlier. So if you earn a certain amount and then you want to qualify for, or you want to apply for a facility, the bank is going to assess you based on your income. So for non-resident, what we take will be 3 recent months of their pay slips with its corresponding bank statements, and then a credit report from either Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion. Because the bank does not have access to these credit bureaus, we ensure that the clients will spool that data and furnish the bank with what the credit report states. And then the credit report also is a determinant of whether you qualify for the facility or not, because there are some clients that have a good credit. There are those that also have not so good, I'll not say bad, but not so good because of their credit history, which has been in the past. Either the accounts have gone into collections, or it's still showing red in their history. Nana, I can see the smile on your face. I know you've encountered some of them along the way. So aside the home purchase, we have the land purchase as well. So for land purchase, individuals looking to acquire their land, we can finance up to 60%. And then they will do a minimum deposit of 40%. So if Sandra also, Capemay also has a facility which they are also giving out, which is the package where you acquire land from them and then you build, or they build for you. So whichever way it goes, you can acquire land from Capemay, which is the package, and then the bank will finance for you. So the bank can do both the land purchase for you and then the home construction as well, where both facilities will be running concurrently. And then we have the home construction. For home construction, we are looking at individuals that are building. So, for instance, you have somebody's building and has built to either the lintel level, the gable level, and is stuck, or there's no funds coming in. Probably the stream which you were using has been choked for a while, if I should put it that way. So that's where the bank comes in to support you. We will give you funds based on what you furnish us with. So for that, the basic requirements will be the bill of quantities, your building design, your architectural drawings as well, and then you give us a copy of either your title document or your registered indenture to do the assessment for you. For construction is in two phases. The first phase is when you are building, and the second phase is when you have completed. So when you are building, you have a maximum of 1 year. And then when it's completed, that is when we convert the facility into a mortgage. And for that, you have it up to 20 years for you to complete. In all our products, joint borrowing is allowed. So if you want to buy, if you want to build, if you want to construct, then you are allowed to do a joint borrowing with either a spouse or a sibling, and then the bank will finance that for you very well. Also, for construction, okay, I think I mentioned the construction bits already, and then we have the equity release. For equity release, we're looking at individuals that have their home, and then they are looking at using their homes to either purchase another property or to expand their business or to settle their ward tuition outside the country, some medical bills, or any other purpose that is approved by our credit committee. For that, we can give you the bank can lend up to 70% the value of your property, and then you can use that as well for anything that is approved by the bank. Without any questions, I'd like to bring my presentation. If there are any questions, I think I've dealt a lot more with your audience, and they are so lively. If I know the question part is where it gets interesting. And
yeah. You've covered quite a lot, and I will ask one question, go for a quick commercial break. When I come back, I'll open the floor for questions from the audience. So one may ask, what are the charges for a home loan application? Is there any charges for it?
Yes, please. So for every facility, there's the total transaction fee, which is a breakdown of the application fee, the registration deposits. And then aside that, there's a third-party fee, which goes to a third-party service provider. So we have the application fee. The application fee is 1.25% of the loan amount. So it varies. Is not okay. Assuming you're buying a property worth 100,000, and then you want to borrow 80,000, your fees might not be the same as somebody who is also buying 100,000 but borrowing 50,000 or 60,000. That will vary. So if you are borrowing 80,000, your application fee is going to be 1.25% of the loan amount. And then if the registration deposit is 1.85% of the property value. And then we have the property insurance. So the application fee and the registration deposits, and let me just state what it's used, the purpose of that. So application fee is used for administrative, and then searches, survey, third-party services that we conduct. And then the registration deposit is used to register the mortgage. So that's assuming you're buying from Capemay. Capemay is going to give you a lease or an indenture, but it will be in your name. We ensure that before you retire your facility, on a best effort basis, we ensure that we register your property for you before you leave our premises. So that is what the registration deposit will be used for. And that goes to a third-party service provider.
Okay. All right.
And then
go ahead.
There's the property insurance. The property insurance is 0.15% of the property value, and that goes to the insurance company. It doesn't go to the bank, which is renewed annually.
Okay.
And then there's life insurance, but life insurance depends on the loan amounts that you're taking and then the health status of the applicants.
So all these payments have to be made before the loan will be dispersed?
Yes, please.
Okay, all right. I will go for a quick commercial break. When I come back, I will open the floor for questions to Elizabeth, N, Sandra. So, producer, quick ad break, and when we come back, I want so break. We will our question.
Mr. Mankwa, me offer was a niska bani de awie ni project no. Eso de bia me offer sika ma ne wo problem.
Enemremu. Na monte tap sending ka.
No so ne de.
Tap send ye easy, fast and secured way. Ubetimi send this sika free amanone. Aba Ghana bank account and as a mobile money account. Untia transfer fee bia.
Sir, I obey ni say.
Chirani say wonko App Store na Play Store. On download the tap send app no. Or download ya. Ebebu sanso promo code. Oma the pet TV shim. Obenya €5, £5, and answer $10 on his first transfer.
And you make kwa friend a catch them.
Tabi minyanwe. Esanse tap send at the good news aba. Tap send the giving the customers wanti or the tap send wallet aba.
I know about any say.
So your customer who you kesesia. Ubetimi akọ tap send app no nu create wallet wo so. Enti se rate ne kosora now the sika kogu wallet no. Anase mpo betimi atosusu nkakra. Enti abre sema opeso send sika ba Ghana no. No anse wa send sika na ba Ghana. Anase oba o my Ghana mu a watimi ayusu sika e wo wallet no. Tie.
And you said to say you use momo Ghana haydo.
Sa pepe. Se si tap send that trena shim. Kopiem wo United Arab Emirates, Netherlands and Austria. Tap send na. Papa no.
After successfully redefining Accra's skyline with the delivery of the signature apartment, Capemay Properties presents an exclusive unveiling of the tallest residential building in Ghana, offering a first look of Sultan Sky. Sultan Sky, a magnificent representation of the seamless fusion of quality, groundbreaking innovation, and pioneering architectural brilliance. An extraordinary structure set to reshape the concept of upscale living. Thanks to its inventive attributes and unparalleled commitment to precision. This master-planned residential development will focus on the building's location, security, privacy, the design's aesthetic brilliance, elevated features in each living space, cutting-edge smart home technology, and amenities beyond imagination. With fantastic residential features which include 24-hour concierge service, a state-of-the-art fitness center, a floating tennis court, a floating swimming pool, a spa, a sky pool, a sky lounge, a movie theater, co-working spaces, kids zone, distinctive lifts for staff and deliveries, private gardens, chef's kitchen, expansive terraces, entertainment rooms, restaurant, and 24-hour security. Selton Sky, a new perspective in the sky.
Hello, this is Lawyer Wisdom of Wismart Solicitors. Join me this and every Friday on OT TV from 8 to 9 p.m. for all your UK immigration matters. I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Welcome back to OT Media TV. My name is Nana Kwame Oseitu. This evening, you've heard from Sandra from Capemay Properties, and she's been able to give you all the property investment opportunities which is available to you at Capemay Properties. And when it comes to financial solutions, you've heard it all also from Elizabeth. Now you have the time to ask them all the questions that you need to ask them. And in Sabre say, oh, question be what's Elizabeth Enka, what's Sandra Enka, ban property investments, or my gun, and especially with Capemay, and also if you need a mortgage or lending facility, be and so First National Bank for and so Hanamo. And in Sabre, oh, questioner, Fabra na omo emboa no mu you questions nina ano emfa emma. Yemfa Frank indikai. Frank, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Then after Frank, we go to Tilly. Hello, Frank. Are you still there? All right, let's go to Tilly. Tilly, please unmute your. Oh, okay, Frank is. All right, Frank, it's you.
Yeah, the patrol. Good evening to all the platforms.
Good evening
question
to you.
on person is two folds. First question, Bekwama, Elizabeth. I just want to find out, Elizabeth, if an individual who is interested in estate development has acquired about 10 acres of plot, fully registered, and got all the architectural plans, everything on board already, and you need a finance backup to kickstart the project. Is there any possibilities you guys can help the person? And how can the person get the terms and conditions and the rates and whatever documentations involved? That is number one. And then the second question goes to Sandra. If an individual who is also interested in estate developing wants to involve the company to set up the estates, like involve us as in a partnership, is that also possible? Giving you the project to look after it from the scratch to the finishing, to even selling points or letting points. Is there any possibilities, or do you have any package like that for that individual, please? Thank you.
All right, thank you, Frank. Elizabeth, do you want to go first or Sandra?
Okay, I can take it now.
All right.
All right. So, if I get what he said correctly, if he has a 10-acre land and everything is set, is the bank willing to finance, or how can the bank assist him? If that's what I got correctly. Okay.
Yes.
So, the bank is willing to finance for individuals. On a 10-acre land, it's going to be considered as commercial. Although you're going to be putting up residential units, it's going to be considered as a commercial. And for commercial, the bank home loan units is giving out to individuals only. So borrowing is given to individuals only. If you want to put up your property or let me say a single family unit, the bank is willing to lend to you. Assuming you're doing standalone properties and not apartments, and you have interested buyers, you have your office giving to them, the bank can finance for the individuals, but that is also a different dynamic. So it goes through a different process. It will be considered as a home construction because you are bringing in an individual, assuming Nana is buying from you, Frank. So you have land that Nana is going to, you have land and you intend putting up structures which are standalone units, and Nana is interested. Once Nana shows his interest, Nana is going to make some commitments to you in a form which you agree, and then you have to prepare indentures for Nana, and then Nana will use that indenture to apply for a home construction from the bank. If you're doing apartments, we might not be able to finance for Nana because apartments will not have everybody coming on board. But for construction, the bank can supervise the constructing of the property. So in that instance, somebody from your end can apply for a home construction, and then we release the funds to you, the developer, to build. I hope I got everything correct.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's move on to Sandra on project management aspects.
All right. So what I can say is, as I mentioned before, this is a family-owned business, and what I really appreciate about them is that they are very business-minded, right? So I personally never say no to anything. What I say is, you can send through a proposal. The family is very open. If it makes sense to them, they go for it. But I love that they are very open. And I refer back to our group chairman, who is the mastermind behind Casa Preco, Dr. Capemay. He is well known in this business landscape. And I'm not sure if you guys watched Wodamaya cover him, but he called him Ghana's only billionaire who lives in a forest, because he's moved out to Amemfi and built it out. He's a great entrepreneur and philanthropist. So I love that all the family members are extremely business minded. So send us through a proposal. If it makes sense to them and it unlocks value, they're open. So I did put my contact details in the chat section. Send it through. I forward it on, and you never know.
I don't need to ask whether you've been to Amemfi before, Sandra.
I have not actually.
You have to. Anyway, let's move on to Tilly. Tilly, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Tilly.
Sandra, I wasn't here when it started. I just want to find out, is the building block of flats or they are individual bungalows? And also the prices, how many bedrooms for each of those buildings, and the area that the buildings are. That's my first one. The second one to Elizabeth, with the loan, you did mention about what's the name? Life insurance. Is it compulsory for if someone is taking a mortgage? Is it compulsory for the person to pay for that life insurance? Because you mentioned life insurance and the building insurance, and I'm thinking this is a lot of money. So is it necessary for someone to go for the life insurance? Because if I already have life insurance and I'm coming to you, what happened to the life insurance I had? So yeah, if you can explain that bit as well. Thank you.
Okay. Sandra, let's go first.
Thank you very much, Tilly, for your question. So I did present various real estate offerings that Capemay have. And I mentioned the Signature Apartments, which is located in East Legon, Shiashi area, very inner city luxury apartment, set on 2 twin towers with world-class amenities. And I also mentioned Park Ridge Estates, which is a gated community, very family friendly with townhomes, as well as an option for you to purchase a service plot and then bring in your design, your dream home design and build it out, or select one of our home types and we build it out for you. So that is in East Airport, very close to a lot of schools, restaurants with easy access to airport, and just most of our projects are very well located because that's something that we master plan to make sure that whoever keys in gets the value that they need. And then I also spoke about our latest project, Selton Sky, which is also very luxurious apartments, also in a prime location in Northwest Airport. So we have various options for you and your unique need. Our price point at the signature starts from about $112,000. And then our starting price at Selton Sky is $188,000. And then Park Ridge service plots start from $150,000. So all of this, if you want to partner with First National Bank and Elizabeth, we are there to present various options in which you can do this. I think in the chat section, I mentioned that if you are looking at a land and then First National Bank has a land purchase financial option, it's something me and Elizabeth can jointly help you with. If you want to purchase a land and then also construct, so First National Bank also has a construction loan. If you want the home purchase mortgage, you can use that for the signature and Selton Sky as well. So we're there to help you and present various options on all of these different offerings that we have.
Elizabeth, on the...
Nana, sorry. Before Elizabeth come in, let me quickly ask Sandra, please. Sorry. Sandra,
all right, go ahead.
With the land, you said it's $150. How is the plot like? Is it 70 by 80
$50,000.
Oh, 50,000.
150,000. So our plots are in a gated community and they're all very different in size. So Tilly, I would love if you take my details in the chat section.
Okay.
I can send you a site map. We have various plots of land that are all demarcated. They're different sizes. So we have 70 by 100 plots. And if you want a premium 100 by 100, we have different sizes that, so you look for something that makes sense to you and what you want to build. We have different options available.
Sandra, can you tell us the location of your plot, your gated community project? Where is it located?
So Park Ridge Estates is East Airport, so it's very close to Palace Mall, very close to the business district of Spintex, very easily accessible to Airport Hills is just down the road. Airport, the street shot there as well. So it's close to a lot of our most prestigious schools and the shopping areas as well, great restaurants. So
Okay.
it's quite prime.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's move on to Elizabeth on the insurance bit.
Hi, Tilly. So I mentioned in my presentation that you're required to take property insurance, which is compulsory, but life is not compulsory. I think further, I stated that it will be good to do the life insurance. If you have a life insurance with the bank, the life insurance that you are taking covers the mortgage. So in case of any mishap, permanent disability or loss of life, if you're still on cover, then the insurance company pays off your mortgage entirely, and then your family or your whoever it is gets to enjoy the property. If you don't want to take a life insurance, that is up to you. If you have an insurance that you think can cover your mortgage that you'll be taking with the bank, because your existing insurance might not be covering, or during the underwriting process, the mortgage was not considered. So for safety's sake, I'll just ensure that, or I'll just advise that you take a life insurance that will cover or it will extend to the mortgage that you are taking from the bank.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's move on to Dilav. Dilav, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Oh, hello. Good evening. Thank you, Nana. Sorry if my question has been answered already because I joined late. I missed all of Sandra's question. I just got into, is it Ashie's? Yeah, when she was doing her presentation. What I also want to ask is that if someone has a piece of land already, and then wants assistance with funding, will the bank be able to assist on that? And if it's yes, will they release the money to, is it the contractor, or you have your own contractors to construct the business from the scratch? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Dilav, if you have land and you want to construct, the bank has a construction facility or a construction product which fits perfectly into your inquiry. Funds are released to you, the individual, and not to a third party, because if you will be accountable or you will be liable for the mortgage which is being released to you. So if you have a contractor or you have anyone building for you, the funds are released into your account, and then probably you can pay the third party.
Okay. Yo, so be or any other questioner, but your woman so I'm a foul. Where the Capemay Esther Gracious Foster Esther, but Joseph Fufuna Bia, ya no aframe why, meba. Yemfa Lydia. Lydia, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Thank you so much. Thank you to both ladies with your awesome presentations.
Thank you.
What I want to know is, I think my question goes to Sandra. If you have your 112,000 or 188,000, do you still have to go through the bank, or you deal directly with you people?
You can come directly to us. That means you do not need the bank to come in as a financier for you. So you can just reach out to us. You come in, you select the unit that you want, and then you send us the money. We do all your documents for you, and that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Lydia, why? Okay, let's move on. Sandra, walk us through, like she rightly said, if somebody maybe they want to go for a bank loan, they want to maybe arrange a repayment plan. Do you have a payment, something like that? And how many, how can one arrange maybe a payment plan with you? Do you have any facility like that without going for maybe a mortgage?
Definitely. So as I mentioned, what we want to do at the end of the day is not just, shove a product and sell, but we want to make sure that this is like a process that you also enjoy. So when you come to us and you inquire, we learn what your unique need is. We then, together try and locate a unit that makes sense for you or a product that makes sense for you. And then after that, we sign a sales and purchase agreement as well as your reservation. A reservation is you telling us that, you're committed, and we take all the details and then we work on your sales and purchase agreement. But prior to that, we would have together talked about your payment plan. So with signature being delivered already, it's already livable. It is a real estate asset that you can start making returns on right away. You are welcome to pay 100% upfront. We can manage it for you. We can find tenants for you. We get it cleaned, your tenants checked in, checked out, and it being a hassle-free investment for you. And then with signature being delivered already, there's not too much time that we can give you to pay. So that one is quite a bit more aggressive. So we can give a maximum of about a year to pay off your signature apartment because it's ready. Everything is ready. The amenities are ready. The family's living here, and all that. And so, but with Sultan Sky, if you need a more flexible payment timeline, we offer 36 months for you to pay. So we'll take a 5% reservation, and we both agree that this is what you want to do after selecting your unit. And then your first payment of about 20%, and then we can stretch it out throughout the 36 months. And we take the last payment when we have delivered. So you can come in for your final inspection. You're happy. We agree that we are done. And then you can make your last payment at 36 months.
Okay. Thank you very much. Somebody wants you to post your contact details in the chat room. Elizabeth, somebody also wants to know when it comes to the interest charge on the home loan, how is it like? What is the percentage?
Okay, currently we are offering 13.8 on the dollar, but we are running a promo where you get to enjoy a discount of up to 1.5%.
Okay. Okay. Right. So Obi, our question be Obi Busa said, what are we talking about? We are talking about property investment in Ghana, and we have here Capemay property developers and also First National Bank. So if you need a property, talk to Capemay, and if you need a home loan to finance your property with Capemay, talk to First National Bank. We are here to facilitate this for you to be able to buy your luxurious apartment in Ghana. Anytime I may call Ghana and I may call that signature, me feel good. Me sane ya na makoda pool. Me sane ya na mako gym. Just say, luxurious life, and I'm could leave you a Ghana. Fache me. Na ninyi na Madam for Douglas, my friend Douglas. By the kind courtesy of my friend Douglas, and I may enjoy that when I go to Ghana. So if you also want to enjoy when you go to Ghana, talk to Capemay. When you are leaving, give your keys to them. They will manage it for you. Sandra, talk to us about management side of it. Management fee. What do you call it? That monthly fee, that service charge. Talk to us about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So our service charge at the signature starts from $180 per month. And depending on your unit type, it increases. And this covers your security, which we talked about, which is quite comprehensive, right? So all the security guards, all the CCTV maintenance, and your access control system. It also covers your trash removal. It covers the common area cleaning. It covers the upkeep of all your amenities. So from the swimming pool cleaning, to the movie theater, to the gym, to the conference room, the library. At least you know that with the service charge that you have access to all of these amenities that will make you very comfortable. So yes, we have a service charge, but at least you know that, it's going to the governance. You have 24-hour front desk service. So at any point in time, if you need any support or anything, they're well equipped to help with anything. We have on-site facility management. If there's any issue in your apartment, they are right there. And then, as I mentioned, we have on-site management company. If you want us to manage your rentals for you, you can just hand over the keys. We sign on to a package. They advertise and market for you, bring tenants in according to your preference. And we check people in, we check them out, we get your unit cleaned, we get your laundry serviced, all of that. So we offer quite comprehensive options for you, but in terms of your service charge and the upkeep, it starts from $180 per month.
Right. It looks like we've run out of the questions. So yeah,
I was
go
trying
ahead.
to raise my, but I can't find my hand raiser.
Okay, so go ahead and ask the
to
question,
find
please.
out what is the interest rate on the loans, please? The interest rate.
Okay. So it's 13.8, but like I mentioned earlier, we're running a promo where you would get to enjoy a discount of up to 1.5% on the rates, on the final rates that is offered to you.
Okay, thank you very much. And did you say that the term was between 5 and 20 years?
So minimum tenor is 5 years, maximum tenor is 20 years.
And what is it per the request of the customer, or you use your own judgment?
Okay, so usually it's determined by your age and then your income. We can give you the maximum if your age allows you to. But if your age allows you to take 20 years and then you intend taking, you tell the bank that you want a 10-year tenor, we can do an assessment. But that means that your commitment, your monthly commitment goes high. And then in that case, then you have to, and so that comes to mind that whatever you be paying, so if you were supposed to be paying a certain amount during a 20-year tenor and then you want a 10-year tenor, mind you that your monthly commitment or your monthly repayment is high.
Okay, thank you. So what when you say age, what do you mean? What age limit is it? Can you explain that, please?
Okay, so for non-residents, we have up to 65 years. For residents, we have up to 60 years. So if you are 40 years and you want to take a facility now, irrespective of your status, whether a resident or non-resident, the bank can lend you up to 20 years. If you are 50 years and you are resident, the bank can give you up to 10-year tenor. But if you are 50 years and you are non-resident, the bank can lend you up to a 15-year tenor because your retirement age is not 60. So you still be actively working and there'll be some source of income. Reason why a resident will enjoy up to 60 years is because per the policy or per the laws of Ghana, you are supposed to retire at the age of 60.
Thank you. So when you say resident, sorry, do you mean a Ghanaian or somebody who doesn't live in Ghana? So even if you are a Ghanaian but you don't live in Ghana, are you a resident? Is that what you mean?
If you're a Ghanaian, you don't live in Ghana, you are non-resident. You are not resident. So residents, that means you are confined to, you work, you stay here in Ghana. If you are non-resident, that means you are not in Ghana.
Dorian, is that okay?
Please, have I answered your question?
Yes, please. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, too. Can I take my last question now and wrap it up? Now, Tap Send Focus session and twice. So Tap Send Focus session, we'll be talking everything about Tap Send and our open breakout room. You can go to breakout room 1 to join our customer service team there. Elizabeth, I don't know if you have time. I would have put you in breakout room 2, but I mean, put your contact details. Yeah, I know you are still in the office because of me. Don't worry, because of me and my customers. I know. Forgive us. Put your contact details in the chat room, and if anybody want to reach out after the show, they will be able to reach out to you. The same applies to Sandra. But before that, I would like to take your last words. I will start with Elizabeth, then end with Sandra. Then we will bring this section to a close. Elizabeth, what do you want to leave with us?
Okay, so
Nana, I have one question, please.
Lydia.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
To Sandra. I mean, is it? Yeah, Sandra. If one comes to rent for holidays, how much is a night, or how much do you charge?
Okay.
Thank you so much, Lydia.
Yeah.
So what happens at Capemay is we have rental apartments at certain rates. And we also manage apartments for the homeowners. So let's say you bought a unit with us. Let me put my video on. Okay, let's say you bought a unit with us. You can come to us and say, please find me a tenant, and this is the minimum that I want to take. So we have quite a range of different offerings, and each homeowner also has decorated or upgraded their unit to a specific specification, and so they're asking for whatever rate it is. So we do have a wide range of rates, from daily rates to weekly rates to monthly rates. And I would love if you just take my details so I can also send you that price list as well. But we have daily rates for studios, maybe starting from about $90, and then monthly rates as well that our rental team can send through to you as well. But there's a wide range of units based on your specification. We have units that are facing the Accra skyline with the balcony views, or if you wanted something more standard, that's available as well. So it all varies on what you're looking for and how comfortable you want to be when you're here.
Thank you so much.
Lydia, I will recommend the signature for you because, I mean, it's very central. If you want to go to Medina, Ebri, if you want to go to Tema, if you want to go to Achimota, I mean, wherever that you want to go to. And Uber are available at all times. Security is, I mean, I love the place. Sandra, next time you buy my discount, right?
Whatever you need, anyway. Whatever you need.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's take your last word. Let's start with Elizabeth, then we'll end with Sandra.
Okay. So I'll say that if you want to own a home, you start from dreaming about it. If you want to move from dreaming to owning, just speak to First National Bank. Our doors are open. We are very flexible, understanding, and then professional. So if you need any assistance with regards to home ownership, be it home purchase, be it land purchase, home construction, or whatever service that you need with regards to home acquisition, you speak to First National Bank. And I'll say that this is the best time to acquire a property from Capemay with financing from First National Bank, because you're going to get it at a relatively discounted price for now, and then you're going to enjoy a discount rate also from First National Bank. So this is the best time for you to take a facility or to acquire a property either from Capemay or from First National Bank. Thank you once again for having me on your show. It's been very interesting, and I always get some feedback from your show, and I really appreciate being here. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Even calling you at the 9th hour, you showed up. Thank you. Sandra, you want to hear from you?
I don't have a choice.
I know.
Thank you very much. Okay, so those of you who joined in later, my name is Sandra Mudzimba. I'm currently serving as the head of sales and marketing with Capemay Properties. And I think our most popularly known development is the Signature Apartments, which sits in the heart of Accra, so elegantly greets you from every point of the city center. And not just that, I was here to really advise on the different ways at which you can go about purchasing our units. We have some available at the Signature. We have a second development, Park Ridge Estates, for those looking for family-friendly gated community with an option to build your beautiful dream home. And then we do have the latest groundbreaking Sultan Sky project. Please Google it for those who missed the presentation. I showed a lot of images of the very architecturally, aesthetically brilliant design, something that you would see in Dubai or Malaysia. But we're so excited that Capemay is a pioneer to bring these designs and superstructures here to Ghana in the city center. And we do use a tagline that we're redefining the skyline of Accra. I mean, I think it's time to offer very innovative options for real estate especially being in the diaspora and being so used to comfort and high quality finishes and amenities. We are here in Ghana to introduce and offer all of these things. So it's an easy transition when you're thinking of coming back home. And now is the time to acquire that asset that you can have 36 months to start paying down. And with Elizabeth and myself, we are here to partner with you on your home purchase journey. We identify a unit that makes sense to you, that will cater to your unique needs, whether you want something for your family to come down to, or you want to start just making returns on investment while you're away. We are here to just support you throughout the purchase journey. So I did put our website, www.capemaypropertiesgh.com. All of our projects are there. My contact details are also in the chat section. Reach out to me on WhatsApp. Let's chat. And I did say at the beginning that, real estate investment is not a far-fetched thing. It's attainable. Just engage us in conversation, engage Elizabeth, First National Bank, engage Capemay. And it's very important to partner with a developer with a track record of delivery. So the signature is here. You can come in, stay for a month like Lydia wants to do. Lydia, come enjoy, and then you'll know what Sultan Sky will be like. And Sultan Sky is just going to be on another level. We're raising the bar. And so excited that it's a Ghanaian company to do that. And we're doing it for Ghana. So thank you guys for joining, and thank you for the platform, Nana. I appreciate it. I'm available to answer any questions at any time. You have my details.
We will definitely bring you back again because we here at OT Media and TapTapSend, we want all our customers to own their own home in Ghana. And I mean, it is always good to partner with credible developers like Capemay and also financial institutions like First National Bank. That's why we keep on bringing First National Bank and other developers on board. So this being your first time and it's not going to be your last time, we definitely bring you back again. Sandra, thank you, my wonderful ladies, for joining us this evening to talk to us about properties and also finance. We will definitely bring you back again. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. So, that was Sandra and Elizabeth. Sandra from Capemay Properties and Elizabeth from First National Bank. If you want to buy a property in Ghana, talk to Sandra, Capemay Properties, and also if you need a home loan facility, talk to Elizabeth. She'll be more than happy to assist you. She's so lovely. Right, so at this point, I know. Since morning, she's been in the office, and because of this show, she's still in the office to make sure that she presents something to us. Thank you so much, ladies. Right. So if you are not on if you are not on OT Media WhatsApp platform, please, I'll plead with you. I'm sharing the link in the chat room. Just join it so that anytime we are having a show, we will send you a notification for you to join us on time. Sometimes we'll be on or joining us. Oh, I feel my joining. Then I'm more can. But if you are on a WhatsApp platform, anytime you're about to start the show, we send notification to as a reminder so that you can join us. So please click on the link and join OT Media TV WhatsApp platform so that you can always get an alert for you to join this show anytime that we are on. I will take a quick ad break. When I come back, it will be TapTapSend focus section where we'll be talking anything about TapTapSend, and I'll also open breakout room 1. When you go to breakout room 1, our customer service team will be there to assist you. If you want to reach out to Sandra and Elizabeth, please go to the chat room. Their contact details are there. Pick it and reach out to them, and they will be more than happy to assist you. So, producer, let's go for a quick ad break.
Mr. Mankwa, me offer was a niska banye de awie ni project no. Eso de bia me offer sika ma ne wo problem.
Enemremu. Na monte TapTapSend nka.
No so ne de.
TapTapSend easy, fast and secured way. ubetimi asend sika free amanone aba Ghana bank account and as a mobile money account untia transfer fee bia
sa awo be ne say
kire ne se wonko App Store na Play Store on download the tap send app no or download dia ebebusan so promo code o ma the pet TV nshim obenya €5, £5 and answer $10 on his first transfer
ene me kwa friend aka kire
tabi minyanwie esanse tap send at the good news aba tap send the gene customers wonti or the tap send wallet aba
I no be ne say
so your customer wo UK sesia ubetimi akọ tap send app no mu create wallet wo so enti se rate ne kosora now the sika kogu wallet no anase mpo ubetimi atususu nkakra enti abre sema opeso send sika ba Ghana no anse wa send sika na ba Ghana anase uba o my Ghana mu what me use sika e wo wallet no tie
eni set say use momo Ghana hayru
sa pepe se see tap send that trainer shim kopiem wo United Arab Emirates Netherlands and Austria tap send na papa no.
Buy an interest-free home and pay within 36 months. Yes, Daimler Homes new gold standard development, Housing Court, has just commenced, and you can own a unit now and pay within 36 months without any interest. Starting at 95,000, you can own an elegant apartment. And guess what? Discounts are available from now till end of May. To learn more, visit our website at daimlerhomesgh.com or call us on 0200 584 558. Daimler Homes, the elegance of living.
Hello, this is Lawyer Wisdom of Wismart Solicitors. Join me this and every Friday on OT TV from 8 to 9 p.m. for all your UK immigration matters. I hope to see you there. Thank you.